get into it, people. Welcome back to the stream. Uh, last time we played, you guys got to see the Cowboys in town, where we ended up putting a hurt on them. So this week we have what up, English guy? We have the Minnesota Vikings.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I ain't got the headphone in.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello, good sir. How we doing?
How are you, Mr. Echo?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Right, I'm just going to go to the toilet. Give me a second. Oh.
Actually, we're gonna do something real quick. Hold on 1 second, folks. I gotta fix something here so that my sound. Here we go. No. No. There. There we go. Okay. How about that? Alright. So we got the Vikings in town. Let's do it.
It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl travels through Omaha. This should be a good one to watch. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Minnesota Vikings and the home team.
And it's a cold one.
Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title.
It's a cold. It's a cold one in Omaha. Conference championship time. Let's get these Dragons into the Super Bowl. Sorry, dude. I'm playing my my football game. Oh, I'm starting off. But we're in brought the Omaha Dragons into the playoffs, so we're in the conference championship game.
Yeah.
This win, if I win this means that we're going into the Super Bowl. If I lose this, means that I have a bunch of players on my team that are going to the Pro Bowl game.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. Jukes one defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and
9-yard pickup, I can take that.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, here's Eckler. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28.
So what's going on, man? Anything good going on with Formula One this morning?
I don't know.
A solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs.
I heard
That one gains 7.
there was a couple NFL teams out that way somewhere this morning that were playing.
But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there.
The Jets and Broncos, I think it was.
Going to the ground again on first. Room to the right. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Fucking mate for now. About 4 years.
Great block in the spring of guys
He's
hitting blocks
shedding the guy.
downfield. And a back who can
A couple
show
of
off
years
his
ago,
wheels.
he got planning permission to build a garage where this shed is.
Eckler is into the end zone. Touchdown.
So,
The
I was
Dragons
round
take
having
a
fun.
6-0 lead on their opening
And
drive.
the local building
It's an
inspector
Austin
come down.
Eckler touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he
my mate
runs it in
wasn't
for an
there, just
opening
waiting
drive
for him to come
touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back
Sat
right
there
over there on the
chatting.
sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do.
And
To do it this early and get out of the way,
he
big time.
said about the planning permission. I said, I don't know about that.
Ahmed
get
good
it.
on the extra point.
Yeah.
And the
This is why.
Dragons will jump
Is
out
there
to
a
a
problem?
7-0 lead.
I went, no. This is,
Canadian.
the only advice I'll give you is how to knock the shed down.
Following the touchdown,
Creepers.
they'll kick it
I
back
said
and see what
because
the
of all the crap
opposition
in it.
has in store. Return starts
Will
from
you
the
shut
goal
up?
line.
I'm trying to drink. I'm having a toss-up of
Only
chocolate milk,
manages to get
cinnamon,
this back to the
black
20 before
coffee,
he's taken
cinnamon,
down.
mixed together.
Anyway,
Taking the field for their first drive of the game.
Friday,
And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the
Friday,
2024
he had
draft,
a
the
letter
national champion at
off the
Michigan,
next door neighbour.
J.J. McCarthy.
now the
He
shed's
doesn't
been
have the
torn
advantage
down for
he
2
usually
years.
does coming off a bye week. Both
Suing
these
it.
teams came in here well rested after a
For
Sunday
ripping
away.
down
Of course, that means an extra week of
the
prep
guy's
for this
property.
defense too. So he's got his work cut out for
So
him.
he
Find
reckons
ways
the
to
shed
attack
was this.
today.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jonathan Allen on the
Now the
tackle.
guy's suing him for the
Call
shed.
it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
He's fucking door neighbour. But he's got council planning permission and
On
everything
the
there
shotgun,
on
McCarthy.
that patch. He's built garage.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they
Yeah.
connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. A lot of cover guys who can match up with them in
It's
terms
not
of
bad.
size. They tried
Nah.
to get it to him in a spot
No.
where he could win it. No connection.
I like
to
coffee.
There's no sugar. It's just
I like
See what I used to do
I
is
like chocolate coffee.
when I worked at the gas station when I was a lot younger, I used to get the regular coffee and then I would add hot cocoa to it, just a little bit of hot.
Yeah, Coke, hot chocolate,
Yeah.
half and half. That's, you can get that still up here.
Now
You
we'll
ask
see
for half and
Ryan
half.
Wright come on for
And
the
you can get
Vikings to
chocolate
punt
milk
this
in
away on
your
4th.
ice caps, everything up here.
And he
What
gets
I
it away
used
from
to
his end
like
zone.
is
that?
getting a bar of dark chocolate,
Takes it into the
melting
26.
it, adding some milk until it's runny, and
Didn't
then
quite
half a
break it,
spoon of
but still
coffee,
an excellent return that gets him up near
Yeah.
midfield.
and whip it
Very
up.
good return as he picks up 20.
And
And they're going to take over
chocolate
possession.
with a little bit of coffee is really nice.
On 1st
Yeah.
down, here's Daniels. Getting out
Because
to his
that's how
left.
you're meant to do it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to charge.
It comes from somewhere like Italy.
Couldn't connect
It
on
does.
1st. It's 2nd down.
You know the chocolate you bang on the table and it
Now
peels out
Daniels
like
off the
orange
play
peel.
action.
Yeah, chocolate
Escapes the
orange.
pockets.
Right.
He's going to keep
I
it this
put
time.
a little chunk of that
And
in
they
my coffee.
finally bring him
stirred it
down,
up.
but that is a big
Oh,
gain
man,
and a new
that
set
was-
of
Yeah.
downs.
It was better than hazelnut
It's
flavored
a
coffee. but
24-yard
don't
gash,
put
Yeah.
and it gives them the
like
first
just
down.
a little sliver, put it in
Obviously,
there.
a defense wants to take away
And then
all the
don't
reads
add
and
sugar
prevent
to it,
any
it's
kind of
full
big
of sugar.
throw for the first
Yeah.
down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower
Or you
his
get the
head,
mint
gash the
orange.
defense with one of the biggest runs of the
I
game.
don't like mint.
Daniels on first down.
I like the mint orange, but I wouldn't like it in a drink.
This one taken in by
I
Zacchaeus.
don't think I'd like
It's
it.
not bad when you have a little bit of schnapps into the mix. Or some Baileys.
Make this a 13-0 game.
Yeah.
I don't want no alcohol.
So Rob, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well,
Irish
sometimes you really
coffee.
just get into a groove. And this is a
now
unit
you're
that's
talking.
putting the pieces together.
Real Irish
Point after from Ahmed is
Do you know, I was
good.
on holiday with my dad and Anne Marie,
Drive out to an early
and the
14-0
entertainment
lead.
at the hotel was what a TV program called The Generation Game, where some shows a couple of people how to do something, and they've got to do it against the clock, and the person who does it correct and
After they
finishes
reach the end zone,
the
they'll
pass
kick it off and turn things
wins.
over to the defense.
and it was Irish
He's
coffee.
going to return it from a yard or two deep.
And I made the coffee.
And the return sets them up just
I
beyond
did,
their
because
own
we had to
20.
boil the kettle, and I got the cream on the back of the spoon, and I've run it down, and I've finished. The woman's still doing it.
Slot man motioned over.
And the guy went, whoa, yeah, it's finished. What about the sugar?
With the give to Jones.
I said, I don't hate sugar, and in an Irish coffee you shouldn't have sugar.
And now we'll have to take a moment for an
He
injured
showed
player,
in his
and it's a
demonstration to
significant
put sugar in
one.
it.
Tight end TJ Hawkinson in some pain.
Yeah,
after
the woman
play.
won because she'd done it how he showed. But afterwards he come to me and he gave Anne Marie a prize. He says, I know you're right,
It's McCarthy.
but you have to copy what
Still on his feet. Hit behind the line.
I do.
Fumble.
And I went, yeah, no, you're fine.
And he's hurt. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I hurt the quarterback.
Irish coffee, I love Irish coffee.
There, I just heard a quarterback. I just dropped a bomb on their leg.
Oh, dude, you just got hurt.
While a new offense preps to head
Well,
out,
tomorrow's
we've got
your
a stoppage.
Columbus Day,
They want to
right?
make sure this is a turnover.
No.
He don't know who Columbus
And as it
is.
does, is the ball loose?
I know who fucking Columbus is.
There's no question the offense
He ain't that nigger who you go and buy your fucking drugs off.
Excuse me?
I did the first time I met you.
Excuse me, Limey?
Didn't know how to react to it.
Don't be calling him an English line.
He's in trouble. Gets brought down again.
Mrs. Brown.
Consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass
He's
rush
old
just kept
school,
coming
man.
and coming and bearing
I don't buy from anyone. I go to the store.
It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand. I got to cut
There's not many
my
dealers around
losses
anyway.
and
Now that it's
avoid
all
such a
legal stuff,
negative
yeah.
play.
Except, you know, the other dealers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's this in the 17.
That should be put in
No
jail when
dealers
they're killing
except
their-
the other
He
dealers.
gets his offense in
like I've been saying, man, if you...
The ones that should be in jail.
Gets up to 50.
It's got to be a Jeepism.
And it'll be their football.
There's no dealers except the other dealers.
And while one
Dealers that
sideline
man.
has zero.
Crack, cocaine, all that shit. You guys must not kill
I don't know.
the business. Oh, he's
This
just what
offense,
business?
Mom's
while
gotta be
they've
at
had
work at a
zero
certain time.
issues so far getting into that end zone.
So, I don't care.
Rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are
A guy I knew years
Woo!
ago, he was celebrating because they were discussing legalising cannabis in England in Parliament. And he was, we're gonna, no, this guy was a dealer. Yeah, we're gonna have it legalised, blah, 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 blah. And I went, yeah, but do you realise when they start selling it in the shop, it's going to be cheaper than you can sell on the street. It's going to do you out.
So a
It's going
massive
to do
gain, and all
you
of a
out,
sudden
yeah.
we've got first
It's
and
going
10
to do
inside
you
the
out
red
of
zone.
business. Because
They'll empty the
they're going
backfield
to
and motion
have
him out.
20 different sorts. And you go now out 2 or 3. And your customers are going to get bored. Yeah.
Take it to the house myself.
Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things
Here
go
it's
down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
you could get a 2 gram pre-roll with a little bit of freaking THC crystals on the tips.
Yeah, infused.
not infused.
I wouldn't want to smoke a 2 gram joint.
Oh, Dutch, you should see this 2 gram joint. It's not a 2 gram. It looks like a little stubby cigar. You know, like the silicone.
You know, I prefer to buy it and make a joint and stuff. I like making it.
Well, that's because you like putting tobacco in there.
I want it.
Hey, but you also like putting a little tobacco in it.
You know.
A spliff is what you guys call it over there. We're on a spliff.
Yeah. Tubes with my 14 for $75.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 1-gram joints. I got 2 tubes of them, which I have.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I got 1 left out of the 4.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Over there and make it legal across England for it.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Wagner.
Scores, you know how busy the scores would be over there if they made it legalized?
For the first 5 years, it'd be as cheap as fuck. After 5 years, that's when the deals will start up again. Because then the government will bang a load of tax on it.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Hopefully no shortage of excitement.
It's going to do a lot of dealers out of business
second.
to start.
Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
And it takes the fun out of school. I enjoy going to school.
We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it.
No,
They'll need something big here to
the
start out. It's 3rd and long. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
So I go
Well into this first
Go
half,
and
still
buy off
struggling
video
to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That's why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column. Because as you're seeing today,
I've got
it's
2
totally
people I can go to.
the continuity
And
success for
get
the
it there
offense.
and then 99%
Vikings
of
getting
the
their punt
time.
team out. And after that drive,
Occasionally I make
he's
a
going to send this one
phone
forward.
I
And
need
he's certainly
to.
been staying busy. Once again,
Well,
he's
you'd
out
have
to
to wait
punt and
until the
sends
month.
this flying.
Ooh, I thought it was going
And
to
this
go
one
out.
touchdown
Because he's
inside
outscored.
the 30.
You know, so he obviously ain't got any into the school. But
Drive
I
starts out with the
also
1st and
get
10.
a good deal. Yeah, I get 2.5, 3
On the
grand
gun, it's Daniels.
for 20.
Chased
20
out to
quid.
his right.
So that's
Okay.
Now he takes it.
Really,
It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh
I
set of
can't get,
downs.
I can't get
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve.
Yeah,
And then when you get it, you get
prefer
space
it
to
than the
run,
way.
and you get a first down.
I get
That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
a little ball.
Daniels from the pistol. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
For $35, but
They
I
get
have to drive
22
4
on
hours
that
to
one.
see my buddy,
And
and I
it'll
might as
give
well
him a
make it a
first
game
down.
and drive on the
I
reserve,
think
get
my
my
favorite
treats,
part
my
was the
cigarettes,
magic he
gas,
worked after
and
the
then I
catch.
go
The
home,
way he
right?
took the
But I'm not
completion
wasting my
and
time.
made so much
I
more
just go up
out
to
of
the
it
reserve, I
by
can get
adding all the
But
extra
14
yardage.
grams of hash for $100.
Well, depending
complete.
who I
Here's
get it
Austin
off.
Eckler.
Oh,
And they make the stop as that
tackle.
play reaches the
Also
14-yard
depends
line.
whether I have to pay for it.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play.
Because
Moves it forward,
one of the
keeps
two
you on
guys,
schedule, makes second
I
and
taught
third
how
down
to
a
grow.
whole lot easier to manage.
This is Eckler on second. And he'll get this inside the 10
He had
to the
problems
9.
with not being able to pay
Give
his
him 4
mortgage.
yards there, and they only need one more now on third down.
And
You know, these are the kind of
I
runs,
covered
Kate,
him
that a
for 2
balanced
months
game plan and
mortgage.
a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage,
And
it
taught
sets
him
up
how
your
to
play
grow.
action, and it keeps that defense
Now,
honest.
he paid me
They're gonna
back his
toss it to
2 months
Eckler.
mortgage
And he
after
runs this
he'd
one in for the
done his first
touchdown.
crop.
Spiky.
The Dragons running away
And
so far with a 27-zip game.
he paid
It's an
his house
Austin
off.
Eckler touchdown.
That's a bonus.
It's what
You helped
every
him out,
player who
you
scores a
paid that.
touchdown
Now,
wants
after
to
the
do,
first
Brock. You
row,
must get
it was-
right back there
After
and
the
put another
first
6
row,
on the
he was
board.
broke
I've
again.
never met an NFL player content with one end zone
But
trip in a game.
he owned
If
his
you're
own.
content, you're not making it
Right,
to this
but by
league.
you
You get
helping
one,
him
you're
out,
instantly
you
thinking of
loaded the
another,
money,
and the
went and did what
fortunate
he had
few
to
are
do, and
able
then, like
to
you said,
actually deliver.
Then
Ahmed
he
good
done
on the
another
extra
grow,
point.
Yeah.
And the Dragons continue
and he
piling
had a
onto this
problem.
lead.
So he ruled me up.
And you went over and helped him again.
So I nipped in, had a look, and suggested a few
Now after the
ideas.
touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do.
So
Here's Agnew on the
now,
return.
unless he has to pay loads of money
Only
for it,
manages to get this back to the 20 before he's
I
taken
get it
down.
free off him.
Now the Minnesota offense.
Even though he
trotting
don't
out.
grow anymore.
And this drive, they need to come up with
You
some
know,
type
if he
of
gets
answer
it off
because,
his normal
Brock, we
guy,
can almost hear those engines
my
starting
mate
to
will
gear
give it
up.
me.
They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah. I think everybody in the
If he
building
gets
could
it off
feel this
somebody
has been
else and he's
so
got to pay
momentous one way.
loads of money,
As a
then
competitor, you have got to stop
I
that
have to pay
slide.
for it. But
Well,
again,
there was
I
never a
don't
play
pay
in
no
that
more than
playbook I
20
ever
quid
saw
for 3
designed
grand.
for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. More chances
So
to
I
make up for
taught
it.
him how to grow. And it got him out of so much shit.
This
No,
offense
no,
may want
yeah.
to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Click, click, boom.
Let's see what they went with on third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Jones reels it in. And they've got him behind the line for
But
a big
you
loss.
could step out my front door and go
Not
to
terribly
the corner
complicated
of
on
my
this one.
street.
Just not the third down screen
and
you
buy
wanted
out.
to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
But it's such shit.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation.
So fucking shit.
And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one.
Cop right off the bat. He smelled like
Has
a
it at
cop.
the
He looks like
45.
a cop. And my friend Darlene helps me. Well, all the
Jukes
people
out a
help me
one
unload the
stop.
truck, and then I
And he's going to set him up
check
with a pretty
check
short
back
field
it
here,
up in
Brock,
there, and
after
I'm on
getting
my
a
way.
big chunk on that
We start to
return.
talk, and she's
The
grabbing a horse.
Dragons and running back Austin Eckler headed back to the field. Good blocking on the return. He gets 23 out of it.
She goes,
And they'll get ready to
we
go
already
on
told him to get off the
offense.
property. And the sergeant's on his way. Just ignore him and keep doing what we're doing. So that's what I did.
Ball at the
She says,
33 for first
the
down.
manager's coming out, says just stay there. So manager come up, Craig, just stay where you are. The guy's not a cop. He's a fake cop.
Eckler
He's
running
to do
dead
something.
ahead.
He's trying to catch anybody he can catch. You guys,
And they
you
bring
guys
him down
realize
at the
that
25-yard
sergeant's on
line
his
after
way, they're
surrendering
gonna
some good
surround him.
yardage.
And I leave.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
So I backed out. Thank you. She goes, see you Tuesday. No, you won't. You won't see me the next Thursday. Okay, hon. Have a good thank.
Running with Eckler again.
And I went
Well,
away.
Big gap up the middle.
Well, when I was
Makes it in
plumbing,
for the touchdown.
we were working at a coffee
The
shop.
Dragons boat racing
And
into
I'm
the
doing the
halftime locker.
radiator in his office.
It's an Austin Eckler
And I
touchdown.
see some paperwork
His
out
third of the
corner in
game
the
on the
yard.
ground.
Naming Harvey Lane. It was a scrapyard just out of town.
Right.
And I read warrant applied for. So at that point, I'm thinking, well, they must be just getting ready to raid them if they're going for a warrant. Anyway, a couple of days later, my cousin was sitting there, and Steve says about going up Arby Lane to get some car parts. I went, "Oh, be careful up there, mate." Why? I said, "They're going to be raided." And my cousin just looked at me and sneered and laughed.
I'll be right back.
Anyway, a couple of weeks after that, they got raided.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He beams one deep right side. Yeah, that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. He fields it cleanly. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Dragons returning their offense in this running back to the field.
I've been crawling around on my floor.
They're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Need some knee pads?
They'll get this drive started.
Nope.
First and 10.
He needs ankle pads.
Throwing now, Daniels.
No, I've
It's caught, Eckler.
been laying carpet tile.
Here he goes again.
Oh!
Flips the field for them
Picking
before
up
being
carpet.
taken down.
I've cut
Gotta
off.
be pretty good.
Ripping it up.
Gotta be pretty
No, I'm
good.
cutting it
Sell
up.
into that
Yeah,
defense.
but just
That's
when
a
you
drop
rip it up,
back
you're
pass.
cutting it
When
up
you
in
get a
little
big
squares,
play on the
right?
screen like
Get
that,
rid of it.
boy, it's
Oh, well, yeah,
choreography by
imagine
everybody on
leg.
that
So
offense.
basically, you're bending over, picking it up, cutting it, and just putting it in a pile. And then you got to bend over again and pick it up.
No,
Oh,
no. I'm kneeling on the floor, slicing down the carpet, and then cutting across the bit I've just cut off.
All right,
And
set
I've
up
done
now,
all the
first
floor.
and 10.
And then I
The
started
gun,
picking them up.
Daniels.
And then I had to get them underlay
Got
up.
it the 4. He has the touchdown.
And I'd done all that yesterday.
Ooh, baby,
But I
this
left them
one-
in a
this one
pile.
has gotten
So now I've
well out of
moved them
hand.
out the room this morning, and then I've swept and
A
mopped
lot of questions to be
the
answered.
room and everything.
I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
right. 17
Yeah.
degrees at the end, it's cold.
I've got all the tiles laid, apart from the ones I've got to cut, and the ones what's under the legs of the train table.
Ahmed now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dragons continue adding on to that lead.
Tomorrow I'll put the ones under the legs of the train table once I've started to
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things
Cut the
over to the
edges.
defense. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Now Darnold. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Looks like you're watching IndyCar.
No, I'm watching at
Adelaide. 2
Adelaide.
left to work with before halftime.
The Super 8 cars. They look like NASCARs.
Right, lived low.
Let's see what
I
they
think he
dial
was
up on
an
a second
IndyCar
and very
driver.
long.
Who?
Close.
Who's that?
Another try following the
One of the
sack.
drivers they just named on that fucking racing you're watching.
Oh, I'm watching the Super 8 models. They're like the
Yes, but one of the drivers is called Pillow.
Okay, then
And they still have one in their
I got
pocket for what's left of this half.
he's the guy that's in the lead, Fitzpatrick. Everybody's got
Looking
whatever
at a
the
tough
Formula
spot
1
to
guy,
punt it away if
Fitzpatrick,
this
and
third
it's
down
his
is
son here,
unsuccessful.
Gracie.
There's no Fitzpatrick who
Well,
was
last play
Formula
didn't
1.
work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And this
His
one
dad
gets up to the
used to be in
14-yard
Formula 1.
line
He
before he
wasn't a race
stopped.
car. He was a
The defense
tuner or
takes its
whatever.
third and final
His
Right,
timeout.
yeah,
his dad
And
was
a
that's all
mechanic.
they've got for what little
Yeah,
remains
well,
of this
they-
half.
like you said,
On again comes
his dad
Ryan
was a
Wrights
tuner.
for another punt.
Yeah.
And he's been
Mechanic,
one of the
whatever.
He
players
sat
in this
there on the
game.
computer. He
This is
sat
Wade,
there on the
once again,
computer
he's
homing the
caught all of
engine.
it.
They
Takes
said
this
his
one at the
dad went
40.
around once just to work the bugs
But it
out.
ain't like when you see Cletus and then tune their cars. It's not like that.
No,
Nice
no,
12-yard pickup
They
on
have the
return.
Formula 1
And
engine
they'll
out
only
of the
have
car
time for
when they
one
tune
play
it.
before halftime.
Yeah.
Here comes the final play of our
Yeah,
first
it's on a
half.
They don't have
stand.
it. It's not inside the. It's not under the hood.
Now
What
the
you guys
shotgun
call the
give to
bonnet.
Eckler.
Yeah.
It's not in
And
the.
he
It's
stopped on
not
a nice
mounted
gain
to
on
the
what is
frame
the
of the
final
car. It's
play
like
of
you
this
said,
first
on
half.
a car stand.
It's on
That's
an
halftime.
engine
Only
stand
2 quarters
in a
remaining between
workshop.
one of these
Yeah,
teams and
so
the
they can rev the
NFC
shit out
spot
of the
in the
half,
Super
and it's not
Bowl.
gonna
Now we'll get you down
vibrate
to
and fall
Orlando,
off
where
on the
Jonathan
floor.
Coachman
It's
is
down.
waiting to deliver the EA
Well, they
Sports
don't
halftime
really,
report.
they don't really take it full pout because they don't need to when they're tuning it. Because when they're tuning it, they also got the gearbox out with it, and they're tuning the gears and the engine in with the gears. So when you hit so many revs and the gear changes, it's a smooth change. Sometimes with these
Shut up, Louis.
semi-automatics, that's what the gearbox is. Yeah, because it's paddle change. So it's a semi-automatic. You know, you pull the paddle, it flicks a button. What makes the computer makes the engine do something.
Sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Yeah, they don't have these throttle units on the car anymore. On the Formula 1 car, when they're revving it up, it isn't cable or anything. It isn't to the engine. It's all computer stuff. All the information goes to the computer in split seconds.
And man, it's like a vampire
The
sucking
car's
the
doing
juice
it.
out of an offense.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down.
So they don't need to take it full power to tune it.
Second down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference and pull out the stat
You know, to
sheet,
tune it,
and
they're
when
not
they do,
messing about
they
with
look for some
carbs and
anomalies.
stuff
And
like
today,
that.
well, this head coach going to be
They're
very
just
proud of
messing
the
about with the
defensive effort,
keyboard.
getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks.
They're on him again, and he goes down again.
That is.
And the back-to-back
Never.
sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is there are a lot
Bah.
longer than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense.
The only racetrack I know of is the temporary one that Formula 1 uses. Parts of the Formula 1 track is a road.
Louis, shut
Where
up.
cars drive.
Knock it off.
This is a road course.
Here's
Big
Darnold.
time road course.
That sails over his target
It's like the one
incomplete,
in,
and now
Doc,
it's
what's the one in the USA, the road course, the one we need to watch on the media.
Shut up. You. Shut up, you.
What's the other road track that NASCAR races on over there?
What? Sonoma?
Not Sonoma, that other one. The other track that you
Track of America?
That's
The
it.
return begins
What's
on their
that?
side of midfield.
The track of America, that's not a road
Has him
course.
looking at a very short
Yeah.
field
It is.
now.
That's all.
Good
Formula
return
One
here,
drives there.
19 yards.
Yeah.
And it's going to be their
They do
football coming
testing
up.
there too.
It's a road course. Track of America is a road course.
It's either it is one of the best road courses in the world and in the United States and in Canada. There's a lot of drivers from Canada who race there.
I don't remember Track
We've
of
set it
America.
down for him at the
either.
38.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels.
No, that would be a track I'd like to go see a race at.
That's complete to Zach Ertz.
Track of America. Yeah.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
There's also, what is that, Chicagoland? Not Chicagoland.
Chicagoland, that'd be cool. Just go see the track. Not go watch the race, just go to see how big that track actually is.
Right.
Okay.
There's one out there. There's another road track. I know I know they've made Charlotte into a road course.
Yes. Michigan,
Which they call the Roval. They call it the Roval.
Yes.
I know they're.
There's one in Michigan now.
Is it touchdown?
Michigan 500.
The Dragons push their lead further to start
There's one on the backside they're building.
It's an Austin Eckler touchdown.
There's also
For the first time, we've broken down one of his
Homestead,
touchdowns.
Miami Homestead. That's a road course, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's another one out in New Hampshire or something like that. I know they've been adding. They're trying to add more road courses into NASCAR now.
Well, it's a much better, like, when you're watching race, you want to watch them go around in circles constantly. It's not what's going like a road course. You got to go into corners. You got to.
It makes it to where the fucking engineers of the cars, they actually have to.
They have to flatten the car out.
Yeah, they actually have to. They have to do their. They have to own their shit. They got to be on their shit when it comes to the handling and everything.
NASCAR tilts to one side. They have to untilt it and flatten it out for the road course.
They got camber.
Unstable on the banking. They do.
Like, you know, they have a racing league out that it's all old school. There's no computers. It's all like one computer, like, you know, like.
Yeah, we got them over here.
What?
Modern cars. Modern cars.
No, I'm talking. These are 60s.
But no computers.
They're old school, and they race these cars.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're doing it with brand new engines and everything.
Yeah, but these are, you can't hook the
They are
computer
over
up to
here.
these cars. You've got to tune them like the carbureted. They're not fuel injected. They're all carbureted, and they're factory style.
They're aspirated. Aspirated engines.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, exactly, and they don't. It doesn't matter what the speed, like how many horsepower. They all have to be around the same horsepower. Nothing can be modified in the cars, and they got to see what they can do on corners, how the body roll is, and then they go in and they got to. Okay, this needs to be tweaked, so they got to balance it out, lower it, change the tires. I'd ask to physically get under the car and work on it, not like you got to push a button on the computer, do this, do that. You want to get under the car and lower it, tune it, the way you want it, push fast, comfortable, no body roll. And if you get hit, you get hit. You can get. They make parts for all these vehicles.
Pulled in at the 20.
Yeah.
Like they have a car like yours.
Finally, they're able to corral
a touring car. Nobody goes on the track but that car. They let him go by himself
through
and see what
most
he
of the
can do.
kicking team. He
And
picked
he's
up
11
25
seconds
on that return.
around the track.
And it'll be
Which
their
isn't too
football.
bad for an old car that doesn't really have a lot of horsepower. And they're going, what are you going to do with it? He's like, I'm going to turn it up a slight midge
The
every corner.
Dragons and this
I'm going
running
to tune
back
the engine
headed
just
back
a little
out for
bit
a new
more.
series.
And he went around and he did.
And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the
scoreboard
scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the
but
advantage
he
as
jacked
we
it
move
up
through
to
this third
300
quarter.
horsepower instead of being
He's
175 horsepower.
Yeah.
And he came in and he asked me, what are you going to do? I'm good right there. It's fast enough. And
Well,
The Dragons trying to end this before
Yeah.
the final quarter.
Well,
I love plays like this, Brock.
the
Sometimes
guy
you
who
just
looks
gotta ask
after
your
mine,
dude, show me
he
what you
asked
got.
me a
Show
few
off
years
those
ago
wheels,
if
and
he could take
did
mine to
just
people.
that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah, and
Now,
show
when
it
you
at
run that
Goodwood.
fly route, you
What,
gotta
Because he
run
wanted
from the
to.
jump.
Uh-huh.
You gotta protect
No,
yourself
he
from
wanted
the
to
sideline,
take
too.
it off
Don't
the
get
hill
pushed
climb.
to the boundary.
Yeah, no.
Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
I told him, well, that's up to you.
You smack it up,
Ahmed
you own
good
it.
on the extra point.
But
And they'll continue
whatever I've
adding
been
to their
offered,
lead.
you've got to pay 10% more for the car.
No. 25%.
And he chose not to.
Now after the touchdown,
Well,
they'll
that
kick
was a
it
good
back
wife's
and
choice,
see what
wasn't
the
it?
opposition can
Yeah,
do.
for him it was, because
Not for you, but for him it
Return
was.
starts from the goal line.
he probably wouldn't have blown the
And
engine.
the return sets them up just beyond their own
He
20.
wouldn't have.
The Vikings
know,
now
that
set to
Car
take
up
the
that hill
field.
normal. That
And
old
I'm
When
sure
car
they're
they-
trying to bring out the
normal,
punch
you
of Brock.
would've
They're
been
hopefully going to give him some rest
When
this
they,
time around
no,
and
even
find some
racing it'll
points to
be a
go
little
after
bit
that
fine.
lead.
You know.
Play
But-
action on first down.
There's so many other things that can go wrong
They
with
bring the
it.
pressure. Down he goes.
The fuel pump and all
The
sorts.
big play
This is
drives them
recoil
backward.
backwards
Second down
1,000
coming up.
supercars.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't.
But this shows the
If you're
like
gonna
But a lot of
close
the
this gap,
vintage
you've got
cars
to
go
stay
up
on
the hill.
schedule. Had a hard time doing
Through
so
the hill climb.
with a double-digit
I like that
deficit.
whole
They
BMW.
really need some chunk yardage here on
325i.
second down.
It's the one with the nose. It looks like it's got a point in the nose. It's an old quarter.
Trying again,
That thing
following the sack.
flew up the hill, and they go, "What do you got under that?" He goes, "Stock
Has the
four-cylinder with a
connection to
turbo."
Jones.
And it's only at
And a
300
nice
horsepower,
gain here,
and
but
that's
it
good
stopped
enough
short of
for
the
this little
first.
car. You'll push the rear end if
Now
you
we'll
put
get
it
a
any
pause for an
faster.
injured player.
BMW,
Aaron Jones, the man in question.
Porsches,
It's obvious
Ferraris,
discomfort as he gets
cars
looked
like
at.
that, you don't need to
Gotta figure
modify
out
them
this
when
third down
after you've
here.
bought them.
He says all we did was put a
You know.
the gauges on the side,
To
you know, like
throw,
the
here's
truck tabs,
Darnold.
so it like oil
Escapes out to
tabs
the
and all that. That's
It's
all he
not gonna
did.
get there,
And he
and
put
they
a
drop it.
racing seat and a seatbelt
And
thing.
the defense comes
Yeah.
through
That's all he
to
did.
back him up
Everything
ahead
else,
of
the car
fourth down.
stopped because the original radio still works, but we only take it out on
Yeah,
weekends.
no, I mean, you don't have to
The
modify
Vikings
the
get their punt
engine.
team out.
That's
Ryan
what he
Wright's
said.
You
You
don't.
don't
to send it
modify,
away.
just to put seatbelts and
You know,
seats in.
they're
Averaging over
already a
50
race
yards a
car.
kick, and this is
All
another
you've
one
got
well
to do
hit.
with the
Has it at
factory
the 37.
Porsche is get it tuned.
You gotta,
That's all you've got to do.
right.
And no offense
And it turns
needed
it
as they
into
take
racing
the return
car.
all the way
If you
back
get a
for the
tune that actual
touchdown.
Porsche person,
They have him
you
back
know the
there
car's
because of
gonna
what
look
he
bad.
can do
But
with
if you
even
get
the
somebody that,
smallest
like,
sliver
you ain't
of
touching my car,
daylight.
dude.
And for my money,
Just go to a
Brock,
Porsche
there aren't
dealership
many
and I'm
plays
getting them
more
to tune
exciting than seeing a punt return for a
That way, if they
touchdown.
break it,
You know, it
they
kind
pay
of
for
reminds
it.
me of the
He's
playground
breaking
back
No.
in the day,
I got
right?
paid
Playing
for it.
tag, and you
Yeah.
just can't get to that
Um,
guy. He's just making you miss.
Porsche won't fully tune one of their cars because it can make it
Something to be
illegal
proud
on the
of,
road.
Brock, as they come away with the win.
They
One
tune
last
it
huge
to where
step
it's
has been
legal.
taken, partner, as they claim that George Hallis
Beyond
Trophy
that,
as
it could
NFC
be classed
champions.
as illegal.
And now just one
Mom,
step
he's
and one
checking
trophy
out what
remain.
you're doing.
2 weeks from now, when they
But
take
it
the
can't be
field in
classed
the
as a
Super Bowl.
modification.
And with Brock Hewitt
Tuning
and our
the
EA
engine.
Sports crew, I'm
So
Ken
they get
Scott
away
saying
with it.
so long from this one.
But in some
The
parts of
Dragons
Europe, they
emerge as
don't.
winners as we say goodbye from Omaha.
You're getting kissies. Give mom kissies. You're not coming over here, you mongoloid.
And like you showed tribute to us.
You tell him you love him, and his tail just keeps going faster, and it's banging against the pillow. Tell him again, Malin. The dogs sprawl right across half the couch, and Malin goes, "I love you," and the tail's just... Oh. Hear him?
Boom, boom, boom.
Make him do it. Make him do something. No,
So this could be
make him do something for
Jacksonville.
a treat. He's laying down. How is he going to sit if he's laying down? He's too fat to get up. He's a Canadian house hippo. Excuse me. His front paws in your boobs. That's cheating. Let him finish the one he's got. We stop when we go to the donut shop. We stop getting them tidbits. It's making them sick.
Yeah, you don't want to give them too many. Just maybe a couple of tidbits a week, or somewhere like that.
We just stopped. Alan's got them regular just mini bones, the little natural mini bones, dog bones, and he'd rather eat them now. He puts his nose up to the Timbit like I gave him one last night, a little bit of it. He would just put his nose up. He goes, so his mom opens that bag with the butt biscuits. He's all over that like a dirty shirt. He could care less, so we don't do it. He loves oatmeal raisin cookies. Excuse me. He doesn't like peanut butter on a spoon, but he likes peanut butter cookies.
Cool. A lot of dogs don't like peanut butter on the spoon.
He loves Jell-O.
Oh, yeah, I like Jell-O.
Does your dogs like Jell-O?
I don't know. I don't give it to them.
Well, the one I eat has no sugar in it.
I don't give them very much stuff, random stuff.
Yeah.
I give him a little piece of pork chop or a little piece of steak. He loves
something like that's fine. Something like that's fine.
Yeah, and I give him a little.
It's like getting stuff from the donut shop and pastries and stuff like that. Yeah, you shouldn't do it too often.
Well, I mean, occasional, you know,
a week, maybe.
Occasional plain donut hole. You know, just the round donuts.
Yeah, I don't. Timbits. We call them Timbits.
The occasional one of those every once in a blue moon. Louis will get one of them, or like a honey bun. I'll break a honey bun up into a little piece and give him a little tiny bit of that while I'm eating one.
Yeah.
But it's every once in a blue moon type thing, or if we have like a five-gallon jug of ice cream or something like that, it's straight vanilla. Nothing else.
No problem. You'll eat it.
Nothing else. I won't give them any other flavors of it. You know, it has to be straight vanilla, or maybe a peanut butter one. But that's about it. No chocolate. Can't have any chocolate in it.
He won't even. I put the chocolate ice cream on the floor. Malin goes, see if he'll eat it. He put his nose up, and he went right over to Malin, and he had pralines and cream. We don't give him the nut because it's, you know, hard on his teeth.
He
the ice cream, and then we went and got vanilla for him.
Unfortunately, this dog doesn't know. This dog doesn't know how to not eat chocolate, because he's already had his share of chocolate because of you know, the people that he used to live with.
Our friend, you know the big chocolate bars you can get at Costco, like the real big Cadbury ones or whatever. I gave him a little piece of that.
Yeah.
And he ate that, and then I said, "Here, do you want some?" And he didn't want any more. So I don't. If you don't want it, you don't want it. And then I got cheesies or chips. He's all over like that with a dirty shirt. And it's got to be plain chips with dip on it. What? You gonna bark at me now? I don't know why you're barking when you got a half going.
Excuse me. Oh,
You want me to beat you with the fly swatter?
I need linemen.
He's supposed to be my Bailey the fly catcher, but one lands on his nose. He was just watching it. Ooh.
Calvin Boyer coming out of Wyoming. No.
Why do you keep looking over there? Mummy's over there. And you stop barking because your mother's going to hear you.
Coming out of USC.
We'll blame it on Uncle James. I'll tell Mummy that he told you to bark. Okay, then no bark. Go over there. I'll pinch your bum. I'll pinch your bum. Go little tree. You can reach it over there.
Got going on over in here. Right tackle, left tackle. So what are you? Has a motor that runs through the whistle, shows good discipline, and won't get flagged much. Okay. That seems pretty good. Acceleration, decent. Agility's solid. Change of direction, good. Jumping, solid. Speed, decent. Strength, poor. It's not very strong.
Got any good ideas for her?
We'll see how he does in the
what?
So she's gonna peel the tomatoes, and then she's already done some of them. I don't know what she's doing.
So let's keep an eye on him.
She's got to peel the tomatoes, and then she's got to put them in a pot and let them boil or whatever the fuck you do with them, and then she's gonna make red bolognese sauce or whatever the hell you call it with sweet basil or whatever we're gonna put in it.
Yeah.
Just enough, whatever jars you got. We're just gonna make what we
fried
got
onions.
Fried onions in it?
Yeah, but only lightly fried onions. Just so they go transparent, so you fry them on a low heat. Just so they go transparent and stuff.
Okay.
She said she's got a recipe where you just put sweet onion in it, just raw, and then you put it in with the hot sauce and then let it cool down with it in it or something.
I always think you need that little bit of oil out the onions after you fry them. You know, you drain the onions from the pan, and then you put them in. You get a little bit of oil in the pan. Because what meat is she burning in it?
Oh, she's not putting any meat, just
making the sauce.
Just the sauce, nothing else, and some sweet basil.
Yeah.
So we just want to try that way for a couple jars and see if we like it, and then we'll add our beef to it when we're making our spaghetti sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she's put yellow pepper in one of the in some of it, and some mushrooms in one, and then some onions and mushrooms in another.
Wait.
How many jars you got?
I forgot about that.
How many tomatoes has she got? Fuck.
We got.
Oh, yeah.
We got a 3 kilogram. No, we got for $16. We got a half a bushel.
Right.
Romano tomatoes?
Yeah, they're standard tomatoes.
Romanian or Romano, whatever tomatoes.
Yeah, Romano.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we're
they're
gonna make our own
standard
sauce.
tomato.
Yeah, well, we've never done it. We're gonna do it. She's gonna try it out, and then she's got pickles to do.
Now, it's in the art of boiling it down, reducing the water in it. That's the art of making a standard jar sauce. You've got to make sure you boil enough water out of it.
Right.
Yeah, and it's called reducing.
Where she did when she said she's gonna put it on medium simmer or medium low simmer and let it. It says to go for 2 hours.
Yeah, but I check it every 30 minutes and give it a stir.
That's what she's gonna be. She's out here watching
You know,
TV with me, so she's
but
gonna count how many.
but I would pay attention. I would pay attention towards the end on how thick or thin it is. If it's too thin,
Yeah.
carry on reducing it. Carry on boiling it until it's the thickness you want.
Well,
Because
we like medium to medium sauce, like not over thick or under thin. We like it in between, which is fine for us because we don't eat a lot of it.
But you don't want it too runny.
No.
Unless you're using it for a bolognese sauce and you're adding other things to it. So bolognese. If I'm doing a bolognese and I'm using a sauce, I will fry some onions, fry some peppers. But no, fry the onions, fry the mince. Then I fry some peppers. Then I put the sauce in. Then I put the mushrooms in, and I leave it to simmer for a while. Then I want a runny sauce.